Yo, back with the Woster gang. Was popping with you? You know me, back on a late night reaction tip, trying to see what the fuck going on with this tennis team. This one right here, y'all. I ain't watched this shit yet, but like I said, we're gonna see what's going on with this tennis team. Thank everybody for coming back to the channel, showing love. You feel me? Like I said, we still growing. We on the road to 1K. Like, comment, subscribe on the video so we can be putting the algo, get this video out, and help more people like you and like me watch this type of content to relate to a little bit of something, just get our minds going and get a conversation started. Let me know what your thoughts is. We're going to jump straight into it, you feel me? And again, thank y'all for coming back to the channel. Woasters.
Yeah, teachers allowed it, tried to cover it up. But there's a recording. So let's get into it. Put it in the picture full mass. So there's a school in South Carolina.
South Carolina.
A mother has now filed a lawsuit against a South Carolina school district and 3 high school employees who allegedly tried to suppress her daughter's complaint of racial discrimination. This is a hell of a story.
First off, hold on, y'all. By this fucking title alone, that shit is ringing, bro. High school tennis team used a black student as target practice. And this was in South Carolina? What? What? Hell no.
Incident allegedly happened at Green C. Floyd's High School. Miss Crystal Dozier sued the Horry County School District on behalf of her 17-year-old daughter.
As she fucking should.
Discrimination, harassment, defamation, and retaliation. There's a basis for the complaint. Principal Nick Harris, Assistant Principal Mary Price, and English teacher Kristen Webster are all named in the suit, and there's good reason. According to the complaint, the discrimination started when Dozier's daughter wanted to join the school's tennis team last summer. However, her request to join was never answered by Coach Webster, who served as the team's tennis coach. All of the team's members at the time were white females. Dozier's daughter is a black female. When Dozier, the mother, interceded, Coach Webster then permitted her daughter to join the team. However, Coach Webster, according to the suit, allowed all the other girls to use Dozier's daughter as target practice.
What the fuck?
Throughout each day's practice, according to the complaint. On August 25th, 2023, Dozier's daughter approached Coach Webster to complain that she was being racially discriminated against. Coach Webster tabled the discussion for later that day, and then invited the assistant principal, Mary Price, and a student of Indian descent with similar complaints to the meeting. During that meeting, Coach Webster allegedly, quote, got argumentative with Dozier's daughter and then berated her, disregarded her concerns of race discrimination, attempted to stifle her complaints, and verbally assaulted her, end quote. The complaint states Dozier later, this is the mother, later met with Price and Principal Nick Harris after her daughter called her to the school. Both Price and Harris claimed her daughter, Miss Dozier's daughter, had been, quote, aggressive and violent during their earlier meeting. Oh my goodness, no ma'am, Miss Dozier, your daughter was out of line, out of control. She was violent, she was aggressive. There are 3 upstanding adults who can attest to this, okay? Now, here's the kicker. Price and Harris also attempted to stifle all complaints of race discrimination and prevent Dozier and her daughter from making any complaints to the district.
That is crazy. Y'all tried to silence this student and her mother from making complaints to the fucking school district?
They do not allow any race discrimination complaints, and that they do not see race at Green C. Floyd's High School. How in the hell can you not allow complaints about racism and say, I don't see race at the same time?
Exactly. Exactly. What the fuck? Exactly what he just said. How do you don't let the people make the claim of racism, then turn around and say you don't see the racism?
But that's exactly what happened according to the report. There's more. What Price and Harris did not know is that Dozier's daughter was well trained. And Dozier's daughter had recorded the earlier meeting.
Got their ass.
The meeting she had with Coach Webster and Price, in which Price claimed that Dozier's daughter had been aggressive and violent. When her mother approached the assistant principal about those defamatory statements and acknowledged that there's a recording of what happened, Price immediately admitted her deception and apologized. In September, Ms. Dozier wrote a letter to the Horry County School District and the school board to complain of racial discrimination. After the letter was sent, Dozier's daughter started getting bullied at school, not just by pupils, but by teachers. When she reported the bullying to Price, the assistant principal allowed the bullying to continue according to the suit. Her daughter had to, quote, endure walking down the hallways of the school with teachers saying, quote, shame on her for having made.
Wow. Teachers. Teachers scolding a student. Shame on her for speaking up for herself because she has been a victim of racial discrimination, racial profiling. Excuse me. Excuse her daughter for knowing what the fuck right and wrong is. Excuse her daughter for that.
Complaints of racial discrimination. A district official later performed an investigation and determined there was bias, but that Coach Webster did not know any better.
Didn't know any better of what?
Quote. That's literally conclusive in the investigation. No conclusions were given in the lawsuit about Price's or Harris's behavior. Dozier withdrew her daughter from the school January 2024. Thank God the suit seeks a jury trial to determine damages and remedial action for the emotional distress of Dozier's daughter.
Hell no.
And I hope they get every single penny and all justice that's due to them. To Ms. Dozier, remarkable job standing up for your daughter. To your daughter, remarkable job for listening to your mother. You knew good and damn well if you're going to have a sit-down meeting with these three adults that you need to go ahead and hit that record button on your phone. Good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you. Because you got to think about how insane this is. These adults literally conspired against a child in order to protect their ass. These are supposed to be advocates for children. They're trained advocates for children. And they literally tried to conspire against a baby. All right.
And there y'all have it, y'all. Some on a wicked late night. You feel me? Just wanted to hit y'all with a quick upload. You know what I'm saying? I do be working. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be tired, man. But yo, I'm pushing through that shit to deliver this content, deliver this message, get this education out there. You know what I'm saying? This is for educational purposes only. You know what I'm saying? Just so we can all be well-rounded and equip ourselves with the right tools necessary to defend against whatever adversaries may be in front of us. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my personal take on that situation, kudos to that young woman, to that young lady. She went in there, they thought she ain't had no proof. Whole time she recorded all they dumb asses. Like the man said, y'all supposed to be here to advocate for the children. All three of y'all adults just sat there to conspire against this child. Because she is still, I want y'all to understand this for a second. It's 2024, you feel me? When did slavery start? It's 2024, and this child literally just sat there and has been filing complaints of racial discrimination, crying out, reaching out, pleading out to her superiors, teachers, principal, vice principal, and still in 2024, high school in South Carolina has still allowed racism to continue. I know it's more than just South Carolina. I get that. I know racism and a lot of that shit is still prevalent today. But my main point in saying what I was saying was whoever said slavery ended is deeper than words. It's deeper than words. And you have teachers, teachers telling her shame on her for sticking up for herself and reporting the inappropriate behavior, of which any school across the board is going to say no bullying, anti-bullying, no, 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 no racism here. We don't do that. We don't play that until the rabbits got the gun. Shit ain't funny no more. Yo, I hope they get every penny out they ass. That whole school board. I hope they tear that bitch down and rename it after that daughter. After that lady daughter. For real. But again, that's my take on that. You feel me? All praise to the Most High. Wish nothing but love, peace, and tranquility for the family that had to endure this. And again, you can't take what's already given to you. And on top of that, I pray that young lady and her family be able to get through this situation and move forward and be good from there. Feel me? Thank y'all again for coming to the video. You feel me? Like the video, comment down below. Let me know what y'all thinking. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how y'all feeling. Let me know, you know what I'm saying, y'all thoughts on this. See what's going on with that. Get a conversation started, get some interaction going. We can get some shit moving. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all again for coming back to the channel, Wosters. Whoa.